or USAGSA. As I continue to expose the Church of Satan, the Satanists working in the communities under the guise of community policing, neighborhood watch, to have a safer community and neighborhood. Let me explain something to you, folks. I've been ringing this bell for several years and been called every imaginable name called. Yet I'm still here. And now that we realize that now the files have dropped, that they're sacrificing children and do all these things in every single state, where's the outrage? There is none. I used to wonder when I would expose some of these people, the school teacher, the meth smoking school teacher having sex with their own children, teaching elementary school, Lee County, Mississippi, nobody had a problem with it. What are they doing to mitigate that? Well, I'll tell you what they're doing. They're trying to they control the narrative in this herd mentality. Somebody sent me a message. I'm not near as important as I think I am. I don't think anything, but what I thought about that after I got that message, I said, you know what? God said he's partially right. You're a lot more important than you realize that you are. I said, that's kind of what I thought. And I said, I'm going to continue to tell the truth. So how are they making it? At least someone in the Klan jump ship. And this is how it works from coast to coast. Because the program is built around a clandestine, secret, lies, smear tactics, and rumor campaigns, and everybody pretending and acting. There's no truth in it. Of course, there's no God in it. And there absolutely are no godly people involved in it whatsoever. That's impossible. That's based on God's word. I'm going to stand on that. These people are demonic. If they're not godly, they're demonic. Okay, the two ways to swing this bat, boys and girls. So they know if they've got somebody that's one of these pathetic followers that wants to be validated, part of this community or whatever that they think they're doing to fit in, to have a better life. Nothing about that good. They know that right. So they say, well, wow, this guy said this about so-and-so. She's down there. She talks with us. Well, you know, he's schizophrenic. That's they have bought that word and have no idea that that's a made up diagnosis. It's not even a real thing. And most of them, they'll babble that. They have no idea what it means or can spell it or anything else. It just sounds good. That's what Dear Leader is over and over and over and over again. It's fed them the bullshit. And so they say we're just doing things. You know how we make them think they're thinking they're imagining all these things going on. This is the reason that they do the psyops, folks. That's the reason they run the games is they do all the crazy shit to get the target. This American citizen that is being having felonies committed against them and their family and their property over and over and over again under the auspice of law enforcement. They have no outlet because these demons have cornered the market in lies, and that they are the purveyor of a lie, and they've got the audacity to say they don't like something that I say. Well, let me tell you something. When you decide to quit and to leave people alone and to quit your evil satanic ways and targeting other people, maybe you can expect that, but until then, I'm not going to lay out and I'm going to call a spade a spade. I don't care what y'all call it. You can't go in and rob banks and say, well, we don't call that. We call that being a secret Santa or something. Just because you call it something does not mean that that's the deal. And let me tell you, I'm satisfied that the victims, millions of Americans, and you're on the right side of this. Don't think for 1 minute that for some reason, some ways, if you have gone wrong, if you've taken the wrong turn, they tried. That's a lie from the devil. Jesus said, remember, they hated me first. And those haters are still here, pretending to be something holier than thou and all these other things. It makes God sick. And the day is coming. It's coming real soon. If folks, if y'all can't see it, that you better see it. It's coming real soon. And there's going to be a bunch that are going to stand there and say, well, I didn't know. Jesus said, well, yeah, I don't know you either. So, bye. That's the deal. They've sold their souls to Satan. They belong to the satanic church. I thought they'd go down and join the first church. They're going to some old fake church and they're going through the motions. And just because it didn't say it in so many words, they have tricked them. The devil, the deceiver, has deceived them. And they hate the truth. And they will stop at nothing. If I told you the amount of pathetic people that I encounter on a daily basis involved and hell bent because they got to stop me, because their other freaks in their group has managed to they managed to conjure up this boogeyman deal, this hate. They'll talk about the fact that and they don't care. Truth, these people, it doesn't matter. It absolutely doesn't matter. And they do things that piss you off, and then they want to catch you, call them what they really are, and tell it like it is. See there, and use that against you. And I'm not going to mince my words. I'm not going to mince my words. If you want to get out there and do juggle people's balls and blow up somebody's asshole in parking lots and jingle keys and all this other tell lies and shit like that, you are doing. You're not doing. You are jockeying and targeting God's chosen. Those that targeted me from on the top of the rung in 2006 in Amory, Mississippi. God has he's vengeance is mine. You see, these people, well, they say, we're not pushing, we go down and snap out, maybe a tail or whatever. Let me tell you, I know y'all got the Wizard of Oz cock whispering and predicting, telling you that he got it all figured out because they get all this information illegally. And let me tell you, folks, that the chief of police ain't going to be able to get in front of you and God and try to explain things to him. Okay? That if you want to let that deal take you to hell, so be it. No part, no association with it. Any association with it, you have associated yourself with Satan. Period. That's as simple as that. I watched these people. God said, "Vengeance, I'm going to take care of it," and I watched them. These investigators drop, and I'm probably going to call some names probably sometime this year, and just give everybody a picture. I'm keeping up with it. It just pops up, and there's another one, and it's pitiful. It's pitiful because they died knowing what they did, Now, let me tell you something, folks. It's there's nothing easy when God has called you. It's not easy. It's not easy. These people that will come against you, they'll come against your family, your finances, your health, everything. They try to have you living in fear. God didn't give us a spirit of fear. I don't look over my shoulder. I don't live with a spirit of fear. And believe me, the devil has served up everything he can serve this old boy. And I've sat at that banquet table. For me to be able to bring the things that I bring at USAGSA, folks, you've got to understand one thing. I'm not bringing it to you from something I may have read or heard or a nifty little speech some damn where. This is from years of experience and documenting boots on the ground and me seeing it with my own eyes. The true. And the times I call the FBI Major Crimes Hotline and the snide remarks, and you're saying it's some kind of satanic cult. I had no idea. This, what if I knew there's a name for this or anything? I said, I don't think it's funny. But why are you giggling? You see, they immediately want to gaslight the target. They're crazy. They're seeing things. Who's doing it? And let me tell you, God's not amused when you do that. When you gaslight, he's not amused. Just today, I got to see it, just a snap. I've got this video and one, just this gaggle of satanic losers out stalking in Tupelo, Mississippi. You'll get a kind of a snapshot of that. I said, these people believe they're doing something. What they think they're doing. I don't. They think they're doing something. Never one of them got any joy, happiness. Their energy is rotten, and everything they touch is shit. Everything. But somehow that makes them feel empowered. And God said, it's I got this. I got this. I see these people that are putting curses on their family and their lives. These people that 2 or 3 months from now, some of them, a lot of them are not even going to be here. They're going to be dead. They've stole from me. They've robbed and cheated and done everything under the sun to deplete me financially. And God said, I will restore unto you the years that the moth and the cankerworm have destroyed. Everything the devil's taken from you, I'm giving it to you with directions and instructions to go back into his camp and take back what is yours. And folks, I'm telling you, I'm a living example. These people can't say, he's lucky or he's this, he's that. Let me tell you what, folks, they don't listen to any of those lies. Let me tell you, uh, when regardless of what you think about Richard Moore, if you got your eyes on me, you'll always be disappointed. You might want to have your eyes on that one that I serve, because I have what I have, and I do what I do, and I survive. And he's taking care of every need, everything. He takes care of it. Takes care of it. He absolutely takes care of it, because he promised me that I was blessed and highly favored. And let me tell you, when I bought my new home, when I was leaving, I was coming back the next day to get it, and this couple rolled up in there, and they was talking and looking. They lived out in that area down in outside Amory, Mississippi. You could feel the evil and what they did in a 24-hour period to absolutely uh, destroy and sabotage my home. They did that, uh, and that God let me know in real time. This is these demons. This is what that's their jobs. What they're pretending, hiding all that stuff, but they're up to no good. And God knows what I want to do with them on the spot, based on instant information. So I got this. Don't worry about it. But I'm blessing you with this, and every person that comes against you, every person that comes against every person that your name, your property stands in your anything. They have to deal with me. If you hold up here, so I'm holding up my end of the deal. God said vengeance is his. So I'm letting God handle it. And let me tell you what, folks, I could be happy because I know he's handling it. And I wouldn't want to be in any of those sucker shoes. They especially the ones that laugh and want to scorn God and he this and roll their eyes and all those things, that want to blaspheme the Holy Spirit. They want to blaspheme the finished work of Jesus Christ. So I continue to hate, continue to stalk. I'm going to continue to roll up in there. I don't know what that y'all think, or you think the outcome's going to be. He's had enough. This is what I was put on this earth to do. Okay. I'm that all the lies, all the whatever you think that you making me think, you've got that whole deal wrong. Because trust me, what you think you're seeing, what you think is going on, you're trying to outmaneuver and outpivot God. When I show up at a place and all y'all sitting there waiting on me, think that I'm the dummy that fell into that deal. No, you're the dummy that participated in that deal. God don't run, and he don't back up. And I'm not going to run, and I'm not going to back up. And I'm going to keep exposing him. Y'all see this other video, and I encourage you other victims out there, don't try to be bad. Don't worry about the people. These demons are going to come. They're going to do all those things. They're going to do all those things. And the louder you speak, the harder they're going to try. And I for one, know why these demons ask themselves, why is it that so many of you worked up to a foaming froth daily to try to derail me? Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? What's the danger? The danger is, ladies and gentlemen, the danger is the truth. The truth. And the truth that they don't want you to know. And if you continue, ladies and gentlemen, to ignore the truth, you've cast your lot with the same. So I encourage you to, if you're not subscribed, share. My contact information in the description of this video. And you can take a stand with USAGSA by becoming a patron on Patreon, a paid subscriber with Substack, or a channel member here. There's several ways you can take a stand to make sure that whatever resources or whatever is needed can be taken care of. And so far, that's been the deal. And don't think that the demonic home office has tried a million times to the love and withdrawal, the love bombing, and having and just trying to drop something on their head. Let me tell you, I am working to please one person, and that's God. And what He says I am, who He says I am, is the only thing that matters. And if you want to support this, take it up with Him. Take it up with Him. And He's put the right people in the right places. And some people have just I don't know what they've done. I don't know what they've done. But this is what we do here. So let me hear from you. Until next time, God bless you.
Whispers in the shadows, cowards on the prowl. Think they got the power, strutting loud and proud. Every dirty trick they play, I've seen it all before. But they can't break me, I'm Richard Moore. They hate me, stalk me, try to shut me down.